Hello guys, this is Anish with another tutorial, and this is on pose morphs, a very important tool in Cinema 4D, tag in Cinema 4D. So let me show you it's one of its features, or one of its possibilities of what you can do with it. So basically what it does is it takes the original object and you can create a pose from it, like a different, you can move the edges and move the position of it and etc. You can do whatever you like. There are countless possibilities of what you can do with pose morphs, so I thought I'd make a tutorial. So yeah, this is a small example. You can see there's polygons moving around and positions, rotation, scales and everything just using this float slider, so really cool. And the second example I have here is, I can enable it. Okay, we got this texture changing here, and we got this vector that can see it has each point, each edge or whatever of the vector field has a different pose to add it to it. So I made a pose here to make it scale, made a pose here to just move the edge up, down, and yeah, rotation. And you can use this, like, there are so many different things you can do with that. So let's get to the tutorial. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna just go through basics. So let's just make a cube, make it editable by selecting that, and then let's grab point morph. So go there, and basically what this is, a point morph and a PSR morph, is basically if you go into basic, a point morph has just this selected, and then a PSR is basically position, rotation and scale. And if you like, you can even right click here on the cube and character pose morph, and you basically have all the options here as well to make it a point morph or whatever. So let's first do some, let's just enable all of them for now, like these four. And tag, and then let's just do something. So now what to do is we have the base pose, which is basically the main, how it looks from the base, like just the original object. And then we have this pose. When you select it, that means we are actually creating the pose right now. So make sure your strength is 100, otherwise if you have it 0, I don't think it works. I don't know, but just mess around with it and you'll get the hang of it. So let's move these points or polygons somewhere, and let's just scale it up something, move it, rotate, and yeah, so now it records all of that into this pose. Pretty cool, right? And then yeah, now let's get to more complex stuff. Let's get to textures and stuff. Let's first go into basic. We don't need these anymore, it just adds memory and it just needs to record more stuff. So I'm always very like, for my rigs, I always make sure I don't add any unnecessary memory. So yeah, let's get a texture in. Let's use the old Minecraft textures, texture PNG. So drag it onto the cube. Let me just quickly remap it. I'm not gonna skip through this part because I want you to see how I do it, and if you use a different method it won't work. So just quickly go through. You should know how to do this already. So I'm just explaining everything like you haven't. I need to delete the pose morph first so I can make the base pose. Actually no, click on that base pose, move it. Oh no, that doesn't work. So we need to delete the pose morph and now move, oh god, make the base pose, the original pose. Okay, let's get to startup, back to startup, and okay, let's get that pose morph in again. Pose morph, look at the UV. Yeah, oh god, go back into BPU with it, and now basically the UV is this outline here, and whenever we move the points it records the UV. So move it here, and now it records that, basically the UV points moving. It's lagging, but it's not a automatic update. Don't know if you can change that. just mess around with it. And yeah, let's get back to the tutorial. So let's make a user data, and let's connect up the. Actually, let me show you how it looks. This. So as you can see, it's now switching. Now we need just to make it instantaneous. So make sure you hit animate once you're done making the pose morphs, so then we can edit it and all that stuff on Xpresso. Otherwise it doesn't work in Xpresso. So yeah, Xpresso, let's make a user data on the cube. Let's make it blah, and float slider, let's put it at 10 for now, and just grab that cube in, and if and whatever I named it, and make sure you grab the strength. Basically what this does is it just enables and disables it. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I shouldn't have even said that. So now what you have here is it's moving across the thing like so. So as you can see, how that works is this pose morph. Now the cube is set at 1. If we set it at 2, the pose morph goes to 200%, as you can see, and then if it goes to 3, it goes to 300%. So if you want it to be like, say, well, normal, I guess, I don't know. Let's make a range mapper. Actually, I'll just show you how it looks. So we have on that cube 1 to 10. So let's get that on the range mapper. So make sure you have a radiant as well as a percentage, because that's the pose morph. So we're basically connecting it to the pose morph with the percentage. Whatever. Range mapper. Let's connect that like so and like so, and let's get this to 0 to 10 like that, and 0 to 100. And if you see right now, we get this effect just till the because we're telling the range mapper 0 to 10 equals 0 to 100% in the pose morph. And if you set this to 1000, you can see it going that or whatever, that all the way, yeah, like that on the texture pack, whatever. Hope this makes sense. If you're familiar to Xpresso, you should know how it works. So yeah, let's get to the next part of the tutorial. Let's just delete these pose morphs and let's get going like that. And okay, so let's copy and paste this. Copy and paste. Oh, not that. Copy and paste. And let's just grab all of them, make it in, put it in a null, and let's grab the pose morph on the null. Okay, so what we want to do is select things we want. So I'm gonna record some position, scale, rotation points, and then use data. Oh, you can actually, use data. Oh, it makes sense. Just figure out. Hierarchy, which is basically telling the pose morph that it affects the what we move in parented. Like, say if we don't select this and we move this, it doesn't get recorded like that. And then if we enable the hierarchy, now we move it, it gets recorded like so. It affects like the children, so children of the thing, whatever. Okay, so let's get it back to 100% and let's move some things around. Rotate, scale, everything. You can do whatever you want. And yeah, so now it's all getting recorded. You can even move the main now, like that, and it gets recorded as well. So countless possibilities there. Next thing, let me show you something pretty cool. We gotta grab a cube. So say you put a pose morph on this cube and you record the position, and you move it, animate, and it does that. So now you cannot move the cube, which is big thing. So in my rigs I use this quite often. So if I get back into edit, actually just delete this pose morph. Let's actually put it on this null right here. Just zero out the cube. Zero out the cube. Let's put it on this null right. Yeah. So close and position. Move it there. So now you can see it's moving, and we can move the cube still. So that's a big thing. So just keep that in mind when you're doing some stuff. And yeah. So now let's get to the next part, final part of the tutorial. Let's add another pose. Let's actually get it to record some other things. No, yeah, just that. So now add pose, and we can make another pose like so. Scale it up a little. Add another pose. Move it. Oh, I don't think it's working. For the scaling and stuff, you need to go into the null. Coordinates 2, 2, and 2. That's how you scale it there. You need to scale it on the coordinate. I don't know why. And so now it should be working. Oh, let's add another pose and do that. Now. And now it should be working. Yep. And let's do it like that. So let's just have a look at all the poses we made. Actually do that. Yeah, okay, we did some poses. So another one. I don't want to do too many. Okay, so that's about enough. And let's add a vector field on this thing. First Xpresso, of course, not Xpresso actually. What am I doing? Let's add manages there, add data flow net vector 2D -1 and 1. And okay, driver, and grab that pose. Okay, drivers basically, what they do is you can tell the pose morph to basically put a pose on the vector. I don't know how to explain this, but basically you can tell the pose morph to activate when this is here, or this is here, or this is here, and yeah. Let me just show you. So now select the data we just made. Make sure driver is on the null that has the user data on it. It doesn't have to be a null or whatever. So now it should be that data. And make sure this is set at 3 and 3. It depends if you want to go high 5. Yeah, so just whatever. I have it at 3 and 3 right now. And now we can grab in the pose morph, and then we can parameters 0. We can put whatever pose we want on there. And yeah, it should be good. So this is the off means the original pose. So you can't select more than 2 poses at one time. So yeah, you have to make 2 poses and then put the yeah, whatever. If you mess around with the thing, it should work. So right now it's not working because I didn't click animate. So very important. So now we get all the poses as we would like. And then if you go into the off zone, it should yeah. Oh no. So there's no off zone. I think I didn't put off zone. Oh whatever. And then we can always go here, bulb, and 0 out cube. And we can still move it because our null is over here. And yeah. But if you have the hierarchy on, this one, you can't move this anymore. You can, but if I hit animate, it won't be able to. Yeah, you can't move it now. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so I want to talk about some things that I'm doing right now. So as you can see, the animation is looking really cool. But sad thing is, I'm not going to be able to finish this in a while, so I'm gonna stop it for now. Just get the hang of using Adobe After Effects now, just because I really need to learn how to use that so to get the good effects of this animation. So I'm going to be working on a more small animation upload, and I'll upload it on my Motion Miracles channel, and then start working on this animation again. So yeah, everything's looking good. Script is coming out perfectly, and yeah, I'm also going to be working on a Minecraft parody for someone. It's links in the description to his channel. Once that's done, yeah, I'll tell you about it, and you can just go watch it. I'm also going to be getting a new computer pretty soon. Another thing is I'm updating my rig template. It's a pretty huge update. I redid it from scratch. It's going to include stuff like improved feet. The rigid bends now don't have texture glitches, and they're perfect rigid bends, no lag really. It's just the most basic I could ever come up with. And poles, you don't need poles anymore for your goals. The IK is perfect. It's just like animators would just love it, love this rig, because it's just so fun, easy to use it. And yeah, yeah, and then I improved the C motions, improved everything. Now the mouth textures don't get messed up, so you can basically add any rig you like. Just have to take out the eyes and the eyebrows. And yeah, I'll explain all the features in my next video. It'll be out probably, yeah, next video. And yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.